Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I made it back. I'm back live again. Zeus Coy, what's up, dog? Shanna Ewing, Jason Ewing. The Ewings are in the building. What's crack-a-lacking? Crack-a-lacking. Andre T, what up, dog? Man, what's happening with you? My birthday was Sunday. Oh, man, Dwayne. Happy birthday, brother. Happy belated to you, man. Good to see you. Prepper 101. Thank you for checking in. I appreciate that. Maurice Evans, what's up? Kaba, what up, man? What's going on, brother? Fat guy with guns. CW. You know, every time I see CW, I be thinking you me because that's my initials. It's weird. Tank in Real Deal 10 mil. What's happening, Tank? Tap in. What up, bro? Junior. What's happening? Alicia Richmond. She said, I caught you. Well, hello. I'm glad you caught me. I wasn't running, but I'm glad you called me, though. How are you? Hit the like button for me, guys, when you come in. BP. Hey, BP. You see that look? It's my mentor right there. What's happening? Same OG. What's good? What's good? What's good, man? Joshua B. A. Malloy. What's happening? Charles Henry. What's good? Locked in. What it do, nephew? Preston. What's happening, brother? Definitely get the likes up. Ramsey J. What's to it? What's to it? What's to it? Erica Miles. My Fly family. Miles are in the building. K-Love. What's happening? K-Love is... Why did I just sing? Because that was stupid. Didn't mean to do it. It just came out like that. True Ghost, what's happening? CDL. Need those. Mr. R. Daniels. What it do, man? Sean Big Easy. We in here, boy. That's 50 fast. I like 50 fast. Ain't nothing like a fast 50. KJ, what's happening? DG47 Arms. What it do, what it do. Jordan Amos. What's up, man? Y'all coming in so fast. What's good? If I forget to speak to you, just double back. I'll catch you the second time around. That was a dope song, by the way, back in the day. Oh, yeah, Dan. What's happening? What's happening? 2A sister, my sister, how are you? 2A sister, you ready? You ready? It's creeping up. You know, I can't wait to meet you. You know, I can't wait to meet my girl. Boy, it's going down. Devil Roll. Can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to meet everybody. I don't know why I just picked y'all two to say it to. I can't wait to meet everybody I ain't never met. Nashville is creeping up fast. Gunrilla Rick, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, man? So I'll talk to y'all a little bit while we're getting started. I got a chance over the weekend. My man Kaba Sports out there. Y'all see Kaba GC out there in the chat. I got a chance to meet Kaba, man. We went to the range, did some shooting. He all right. He decent. Tony Smith, what's happening? But he's a nice fella, though. It's my boy now. You know, if I'd have been thinking, I would have wore one of the Vortex shirts he gave me. Kaba had a whole case of Vortex stuff. I hope he didn't steal it because I just told him. And if he did, then it is what it is. We got it now. So, you know, we don't get caught. Roadblock, my dog. What's happening, brother? Big boat, little fish. What it do, man? So here go the move, man. I messed up. Like, why I mess up? You know, I switched my live schedule, but I'm back on my what was originally one of the nights I was going live. So I plan to go at some point Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's going to start next week, actually. I was gonna start this week. I was like ready. I was going in, but I had some family business. I had to look out for some family, and I told them, I'll take a couple of days off. So it did me good because it allowed me some time to work on some of the stuff I got going on for Nashville. Dude, Knowledge, what up? So it gave me some time to work on some stuff I got going on in Nashville. Well, the stuff that's going on in Nashville. EDQ Kingdom Defense, what's up? But I'm back here, but starting next week. So you'll see me Thursday, Friday night in the live, then no Saturday, no Sunday. And then Monday we will start the new schedule. Tack Life, what it do? So we're looking good on that front. I also want to thank everybody, man, for you guys doing the registration. I know those emails came out. If you got that email, make sure that you register with that Eventbrite link, because that's how you're going to get your credentials when you get to Nashville. So that's how you'll be able to get into the places. Richard Little, what's up? What's up? R. Scott, what up, dog? So that's what's going to get you in. So you got to have that done. Rock Bezzy, what's going on? Melanated, what's good? So it's a lot going on right now. So y'all kind of see me. I'll be a little uneven because it's just a lot to deal with. This whole thing is new to me. So I'm trying to, piece it together. Triggerholic, what's good? So I'm trying to piece it together. Oh, me, what's up, dog? But it's coming along amazing. H from BK, what's happening, man? By the way, tonight's live brought to you by Optics Planet. So this is something that I'm trying to do, going forward, even past the meetup. I mean, right now, you see that Optics Planet logo because they wanted the sponsors for the meetup. So, that's all a part of it. But going forward, I have some things planned with several companies that hopefully will be helping me with the live. Patrick, what's happening? So it takes a lot of time to keep this stuff moving. Now, with that stuff being said, Carbon Q, the hardest working woman on YouTube, what's happening? With all of that being said, tonight's live is going to be very, very interesting. And we're going to talk about it. Let me see. First question, do you know I'm in Florida and I took concealed weapons class 2 years ago, but didn't get my prints? Is it too late to submit? Everything happened, couldn't get it done till now. I don't know the Florida law. So who's in here from Florida that can help me out with that question? I didn't know you guys had to have, no, I didn't know. Nola Saint, what's good? What's good, man? Siege, how are you, ma'am? Tonight's topic is kind of widespread, but I think it's going to help a lot of people. It's not as straightforward or elementary as it sounds. We're talking about how easy is it to buy a gun. Now, I'm gonna put my link out there because I think my boy Roadblock in here. I don't know if he's in the basement or not. Roadblock might he be anywhere. He might be at the ice cream store or anywhere. He live in Ohio. He could be in a tornado. Anything could be going on with him. But I'm gonna see if he's in the basement. He'll come on in here. And because he works at a retail gun store, that will be one of the angles we'll be talking about. In Florida, you have 92 days from the date you took your cert classes. Thank you, man. There you go. I'm guessing that's the case in Florida. So I'm not sure what you have to do. All right, bro. Take your time, man. Take your time. So I'm not sure what it is that you have to do. But what I want to talk about is how easy is it? Now, this question is going to be widespread because it's so different in different places. Because I was one of them people that didn't even know that I could purchase a firearm online until maybe a year ago. How crazy is that? I had never bought a gun online. Didn't even know I could do it. Until when my buddy was like, hey, man, he live in a suburb about 20 minutes away. And he was like, yeah, I order all my guns online. I'm like, all of them? So that kind of got me. What that say? So yeah. So anyway, that kind of got me, man. And it was like I ordered online for the first time, and man, I was hooked. So that was one way. And then you talk about regular retail purchases. So in some places, like from what I hear in California, you got to wait 10 days. But then you got all these lucky jokers like Indiana, Florida, and Texas, and Ohio, and all these other great places with better gun laws than us in Illinois. You guys walk in the store, walk out that joint 20 minutes, and you're killing them. Y'all in and out. Hold on. What's happening, Chep? You smiling because I said Ohio. So
Takes me about.
But you purchase online as well,
Yeah,
right?
all the time.
So like, okay, in Illinois we have to show our FOID card.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And where you guys at, Georgia, Florida, all the other stuff, you guys don't have to show anything. So the funny part is we even have to show our FOID card to buy ammo.
Oh no, we just for ammo. All you gotta do is go in and pay. You gotta show nothing.
You ain't gotta show no ID. Don't you gotta be a certain age? I mean, I imagine if you look young, they ask you for ID or no.
Well, some places you go, they'll have signs. The only prohibitions I've usually seen is some places you go where they'll have signs that'll say if you smell like this or smell like marijuana, something that they just recently started. But other than that, I walk in, someone walks in and they look old enough, you purchase ammo.
Richard Little.
They will.
Richard Little, what's up, man?
They will.
You're right, Richard Little. Richard Little, you're absolutely right. Richard Little, why do I like saying your name backwards? Never mind. But Richard Little been coming around town for a while because I remember when I first saw the name, made me want to say, Little Richard. Jag, what's happening, brother?
What up, $2? Rubble double.
Please hit the like button as you guys come in. Rubble double. What's going on, brother? OG Deuce Dollar. My dog.
Roblox is right. You're supposed to be 21 to buy ammo here in the state.
Don't tell on nobody.
I mean, I ain't telling on nobody, but that's the law. You're supposed to be 21.
18 for rifle and shotgun, 21. So in some of the so what we're talking about is how easy is it in certain places. So in some of the places that just incorporated, what is it, the constitutional carry?
Yeah.
That was called. But that has nothing to do with the purchase, right? That just has more to do with carrying a firearm.
Right.
So, but when it comes to purchasing, the process is still the same.
Yeah, it's still
you
the
walk
same.
in the store, you just fill out the ATF form.
Right. And then, like here in Ohio, if you have a concealed carry, all you do is fill out the form, and that's it. They don't run your background check. I mean, they don't have to. I know when you go to like different stores, they'll still do it, but they don't have to.
$2, what up?
Basically, just fill out the form, and you pay your money and get your gun, and you're on your way.
I'm not from this planet. What up, dog?
What up? I'm not from this planet.
Hot Tub Tony, my
what up,
big homie. What's
$2.
going on? Hot Tub, you ready, boy? Hot Tub. Boy, can you? Boy, I can't wait to run back in the hot tub. Not pause. I don't mean to run back into the hot tub. I mean run back. You know what? Forget it, man. I was just finna ask you, Siege, about Connecticut because they are another difficult state.
It's the East Coast, man. Unless you're up in like Vermont, Rhode
Island.
So
wait. You can't buy ammo without a concealed carry?
Where?
That's what Siege just did. Did I just read that right?
He said, I'm in Wyoming.
No, I'm talking about Siege. Prepper one up. This is a different comment. Go scroll up to see what Siege said. You have to go through a background check. Then if it's okay, you walk right out with your gun. If you have a CCW, no background check. Interesting.
Really? It's terrible. You gotta get out of that state.
But they do. They run a background in Florida, right? Not Florida. Yeah, Florida. They run your background in Florida, right?
For what?
To buy a gun.
I mean, they usually run your background everywhere. Every place you go, usually you have to fill out the 4473. I know some states they don't have to run your background based on state law if you have a concealed carry. I know that's how it is here in Ohio. Ohio, you just fill out the form. You don't have to run anything.
So, to a sister say same in Massachusetts. So Massachusetts got tough laws too. So we know Illinois, Connecticut.
What up, Big Tap?
We know
New
about
Jersey. New Jersey.
Jersey, just like the worst, right? One of the worst. Jersey, New York.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I say New York.
What other states? What other states have tough laws just to purchase? It's not. When I listen to, I hear stuff about some of the other states. I don't feel like Illinois is that bad. It's just not.
Y'all don't seem to be as bad as New York, that's for sure.
No, I mean, only thing.
And really, in New York, I wish I knew there was some guys in from New York State, because it's my understanding that in New York City is where it's actually harder in New York City than it is outside of the boroughs. I would say Manhattan, Bronx. If you get up into New York State, it's a little bit different. Even out on Long Island, it's a little different. That's my understanding.
Can you guys please hit the like button for me? How long we been? 16 minutes. I like that. Over 116 minutes. I love it. Can we get the likes to catch up, please, guys? Please, 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 please help your boy out. Total Glock boy, what it do, dog?
What up, Glock boy?
So before I go any further on this subject, I want to make sure that I address Nashville, because somebody called me today to get 2 tickets to the RGAs, or they hit me up about getting the tickets. And absolutely, you can still get tickets to the RGAs. It's in my link tree. You can still come to the award show if you're interested. Matter of fact, $2, OG $2, Mr. Drip Sauce himself,
yes,
has 2 spots available that we're going to give to somebody if they're interested in coming to the award ceremony.
Thanks, $2.
Thank you, $2. So you don't have to pay. There's just 2 spots there. If you're interested, we'll figure out who we're gonna give it to if somebody's interested. Oh, 3. Well, damn. Let me get my.
It is 3. I'm sorry.
3 spots, he said. That's my bad. Carry extends to gun purchases.
I say no. I know, like when I was talking to one of the guys, I was looking to buy a gun while I was in Tennessee, and I was talking to one of the gun stores. I might have been talking to Dre, and they were saying that they follow whatever laws of the state that you're from. I might have been talking to Dre.
Well, yeah. Maryland is a 7-day wait handgun after you get your HQL. What does HQL stand for?
Mm-hmm.
No wait check for ammo. Wait, what's a no wait check? They do a background check for ammo?
They saying stuff. I don't know nothing about this. That don't sound like freedom to me.
Hey, truth and integrity. What is a no wait check?
Whatever, truth and integrity. Yeah, that don't sound like freedom to me.
Hey man, again, thank you all there's more people in here now. Thank you guys who done the registration that got those emails. I think we probably 80% of the way there.
Yeah.
In terms of people doing that final registration, handgun qualification license.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh, interesting. But thank you guys, man, so much. That helps us out a lot. If you haven't had a chance to do it, please do it. If you paid in full, you need to do that registration, because pretty soon everything is going to close off in order for us to go in straight preparation mode to make sure that this thing is the best that it can absolutely be.
What up, Citizen 2A?
AAK, man, thank you, brother. Thank you big time, man, for that. He put on to the staccato fun.
Oh, nice.
1 second, y'all. I'll be right back.
Yep. So, is anybody in here from Kentucky? I'm asking because I always heard this thing about Kentucky having a concealed weapons license, not just for handgun. I'd like to get some clearance on that if anybody knows. Yeah, that whole background check on ammo and stuff is ridiculous. I don't get that. Only a 4-hour course in Ohio. It was 8 hours. I mean, it still would be 8 hours if you want to have reciprocity. If you want to carry in other places, you're still going to need a CCW.
My bad.
Good. What up, AK Lover?
Yeah, we're gonna do that, man. I definitely want to do that group buy for the ammo. I did speak with a couple companies. It's just that's a job in itself trying to facilitate that. So, it's probably going. By the time we do that, it's probably gonna be after Nashville. I ain't gonna even cap.
Right.
Because this Nashville got me, boy.
What up, Guns?
Got me tied up.
Yes, you can write your guns off as a business expense. I know because I do it.
Who said that?
Guns Don't Argue, LLC.
Okay.
You can write off a lot more than that.
Staccato fun. Thank y'all. You know, matter of fact, I'm gonna have a Melvin Miller. Nashville. Which Nashville? Tennessee? Melvin Miller? Melvin Miller might, my family Millers, man. Like I got a whole family Millers. Like that's my
okay.
Like
it might be a cousin.
Yeah, it's probably cuz. What's up, cuz? Ain't nothing to it. I don't know what you said, but I just say ain't nothing to it. I figured you said nothing. What's up? So I was replying back.
Bro, you got Real Deal's phone number?
Yeah, why?
I'll get it from you later. Because he keeps asking about the RGAs, and I told him I'd get in touch with him. I keep forgetting to ask him. Now I won't forget. Because he doesn't do Instagram or none of that. So
you breaking
up. I would have had
him
hit me up. I would have had him hit me up on Instagram. You hear me now?
Check. Yeah.
Okay.
Just Peoples, what up? No weight on ammo, no weight on firearms either, except for the background check.
What up, Peoples?
6.5 P. What up? Lameric, what it do?
Josh, I think you had to wait just to get it, because the only reason we had to wait was because they had to mail it to us. That was the first time. Now I just walk in and when I get the replacement, I just walk in and they give it to me on the spot. He said he had to wait 4 to 7 days. We didn't have to wait. Only reason I had to wait was because they had to process it.
Alicia said a CCW will allow you to carry in other states. Not necessarily.
It depends on the reciprocity laws.
Yeah, I don't know what that word means, but that's definitely what it depends on.
You can go check if your state attorney general, and let's say I'm in Fat Guy Nation state, and I go to the RGG state, and our attorney generals have agreed that the qualification in my state meets the qualification in yours, then they'll draw up a paper of an agreement of reciprocity, meaning that you can carry your handgun there, just like if you were in your own state. Whatever, Nate Lewis.
Total Glock boy, you are.
What up, Brian?
You're right, man. This a lot, man. This awards, and I'm not complaining though. It's just a lot. Like it's all new to me. It's a lot. Urban Gardening Chronicles, what up? If I'm missing you and I'm not speaking to you, it's because the chat be moving a little fast for me. My eyes bad. I got a stickytism. For those of you who may not have known.
The HQL is needed to purchase. Oh, I guess wherever Truth Integrity is, they have to have the CCW in order to purchase.
Can we get everybody that just came in real quick? Can we take a second out to smash the like button? I try to at least get over 100 likes every night if we can.
Yeah, we're a little low.
So if you guys haven't had a chance to hit the like button, do that. That dude D, what's happening, man? That's that dude D right there.
What up, D? Yeah, that's D.
Where he been, man?
I don't know.
Ask him for me real quick.
D, where you been?
See what he say.
What up, Louis Neely?
Where the hell Louis Neely been?
I don't know. He here tonight.
Ask him where he been.
Where you been, Louis Neely?
Can we share with everyone to watch The Angry Prepper on 4/27/22? Absolutely. Yeah. You just shared it.
Q gonna be on there.
Oh, okay. That's even better. That's even better. So there we go, right there. The Angry Prepper on 4/7/22. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Angry Prepper. You know, the prepping community, man, is
great.
Something amazing. I'm not going to cap. That's why I try to do a prepping show every month. And it's definitely, since I've been going live, have been one of my most popular topics. And it's definitely the most educational. And there's definitely a bridge between the prepping community and the 2A community. I can tell you that firsthand.
Right.
I'm going to have my buddy Lead Farmer 73 come through this channel one night and enlighten us, bless us with his presence. Super dope dude. And I'm definitely gonna get him over here so we could chop it up with him. Illinois doesn't have
Yeah, I don't think they do have it with anybody.
What that mean?
Means
what
that
does it mean?
Your concealed carry permit, as far as I know, I don't know if it's good in any other state.
No, it's good in a whole bunch of states.
Okay, then
it's just not good out the gate in Florida, Arizona. It's like 4 or 5 states that it's not good in. However,
is it good here?
I think so.
Because if it is, then I should be good. And usually, if I'm good in your state, you're good in mine.
Crazy Mechanic, what's up? Starduster. Did I see Starduster?
Yeah. Hey, Starduster.
What's up, Starduster? How are you?
I
know I saw it.
Yeah, you
My
saw
eyes bad. Yeah, can you guys please hit the like button for me? Take a minute. Matter of fact, I'm going to do this. I ain't did it in a while, and it's one of the most fun things that I ever do. Whoever didn't hit the like button, 2A in LA, what up, dog? Whoever didn't get a chance to hit the like button, if you just didn't do it yet.
Ohio got you good in way more than 5 states. I can carry my gun in a lot of places.
Hold on, bro.
I'm just
Whoever didn't hit the like button, this is what we got to tell.
I need to hit the like button.
Whoever didn't hit it, put me in the chat. I like when we do this. I like this, like one of my favorite things to do on live.
Making them tell them.
I just want to know who didn't do it. Big Tap, you didn't hit the like button.
I'm good in not in Cook County. Really? Okay.
That's not true, Big Tap.
What up, Eddie? Hit that like button, ET. Come in talking about me.
Could you hit the like button, brother?
He come in talking about me.
Could you please hit the like button? Damn, Eddie, tactical. ET, what up, bro? What we on this weekend?
What up?
I better be.
Good evening, fellas.
What up, man?
Hello from MA. What's up?
Yep.
I appreciate everybody checking in, man. You know, over the last couple months, I have not had a live where we didn't get quite a few brand new people.
That's true. See some new names tonight.
Man.
Welcome, guys. If this is your first time in the live, I appreciate it. And don't hesitate to ask questions. I got my man Roadblock actually he actually, he works at a store.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
That's my homie right there. So I think he'll have some good information, especially from the retail side of things.
Mm-hmm.
What big trade probably at work. Mississippi take everyone.
Hey,
I know because I looked it up. The first time I traveled with my firearm, I looked that up. I know I was good in a lot of places.
And what's name? Who was his name? Attack Life J. The other day on their live on Tactical Turkeys. It's a book called The Traveler's Laws to Gun Safety. So it's for all 50 states. Like yeah, so for all 50 states. So it'll tell you all the gun laws in every state that you go to. So he was talking about having a meetup in Maryland after the RGAs, and I'm like, shoot, it's in Maryland. I can't go to Maryland. And he like, nah, if you take the proper precautions and pack your truck up the right way, if you tell them you going to a range, you good.
Yeah.
And
what's the name of the book, Roblox?
The Traveler's Laws to Gun Safety in all 50 states. I might have had words mixed up, but that's pretty much the key words in it.
Traveler's Guide to Firearms Laws.
What up?
Yep. Oh, and Illinois does not recognize our CCWs Act at all.
Damn.
At all. What up, Black Point Dexter? Salute to you too, brother.
There you go, right there. He just told you. Illinois CCW is good in 19 other states outright and good with restrictions in 22 others.
I posted the link to that book that Roadblock just told the 2022 Traveler's Guide to Firearms Laws of the 50 states.
If you get your Utah concealed, it will cover you in at least 40 states.
Yeah, Zach posted that link, man. Try to get that book.
Don't recognize anybody.
Yeah, you should try to get that book.
Rodney Brady, New York City. What up, dog?
What up, Rodney?
My boy Rodney Brady. Right
Roadblock, what you know about that? Because I never looked into that whole Utah thing. I've been hearing people talk about that forever. You get that Utah permit.
I don't know if they offer an online class or whatever, but you have to take some type of shooting.
Thank y'all for getting likes up for me. We had 117. Okay. When I travel, I call.
But that is true. That is true.
Well, because I've heard about it. I never looked into it.
Real deal, you can get away with that, man. We might not be good with that.
I want whatever state.
He called every state police. I'm gonna call state police. Hey, what's up, bro? I got my gun, man. I'm here in your state. Is it cool?
Well, that's actually when you're going through certain
states. That's actually a good job.
Because there's a federal law where you can transport your firearm on the highway, but when you go to different states, sometimes you have to do that. You have to notify the state police. Listen, I'm rolling through your state. I'm going somewhere else. I have my firearm and I'm licensed.
I got it with me. I got it on.
And you let them know. As long as you store everything the way that is necessary in that particular state, because you're supposed to be able to travel along the highways with some sort of federal law.
Yes, because it's a federal. It's not a state. It's a federal roadway.
That's true. Shotguns has the least restrictions.
Two-way sister said all she did was apply and pay, and she got her Utah license. All right, two-way sister, I'm gonna hit you up on that one.
Yeah, heck yeah, I'm gonna see what's up with that. You can take the Utah class in Illinois, but I think you have to.
When next time y'all going to Utah though?
I ain't going to Utah. All she did was pay.
Nobody's saying that.
I might go. I'm
guessing they must have a Utah non-resident license.
Michi Davis, what up? Rich homie Ghost.
What up,
I know my boss used to do some hunting out in Utah.
350 Legend, we need to talk to you.
Eddie Tackle.
KP, what up?
You're the biggest troll in the world, man. Oh my god.
Oh, that's cute.
You see him?
That's a copy and paste comment.
Right.
Man, ET a fool, man.
You can get to Utah without living in the state. Really? I'm gonna have to do that then.
So if you stay in Ohio and you got that CC and you got you just passed that constitutional carry, but when you buying a gun, if you still have your CCW card, you don't have to do a background check. But if you still trying to exercise your constitutional right and constitutional carry, you still got to fill out a background check and they still got to run it through the NICS system. But if you have your actual CCW card, you fill out your 4473, pay for your gun, and walk out. They just file it and you be on your way.
Yeah,
they don't even got to type it in.
There's still advantages to getting it. Like your constitutional carry in Ohio doesn't matter in another state. You need to have your CCW.
Yep.
If you don't have it, and you mess around and get arrested. Like, well, we got constitutional carry where I'm from. Well, don't matter. You need to have it to travel around.
So for us in Illinois, if we get to Utah and Florida CCW, we can carry in all 50 states.
Really? All 50 states? You can carry in New York State?
I don't know about New York State.
David Banner, answer us on the walk on that walk.
What up, Hood Neck? What it do?
What up, Hood Neck?
We always got superstars stopping through, man.
I ain't see the question, David Banner. I ain't see the question at all.
Yeah, what did he say?
He said something about the Walther shoot when I posted on Instagram.
You said it was good.
XD40D, what up?
XD40D, what up, man?
House of Siege, AZ, Utah has the best non-resident licenses. Reciprocity covers almost all states, not all.
I'm gonna get me one now.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
If it's that easy,
he's gonna get me one like it's a hammer or something.
Give me one of them.
Give me a red one.
In New York State, in order to carry, you gotta have like an all cash business or something like that.
Something stupid.
Because if you want to know who carried the most guns, I believe in New York City, them cats down in the Diamond District. My city guys will be walking around with all them they be strapped up. For real.
Dealing with them jewelries.
Your state has to have what's the word? Say it, one of y'all.
Reciprocity.
With Utah to be able to get it.
Well, now we should be finding. What up, 350 Legend?
Yeah, no doubt, man. Yeah, we got to talk 350 Legend, no?
Yeah, we do need to talk to him. We do. Yeah, we do.
Hey, E.T., tell big homie I'm ready to come
Really?
knock that video out.
So we can't, he said, Truth Integrity said, avoid Washington, D.C. at all costs. You can get in trouble for ammo, mags, etc. You cannot carry in Maryland with any other license other than Maryland. I thought somebody said, what? Who told you can bring your guns to Maryland? Roadblock?
So what Maryland does, because Tac Life J and
They do, but
Maryland is part of
Kick Up
DMP,
Dust,
right? So
they live right in that area, but they don't stay in Maryland. So when they go to MD Tactical, the MD Arsenal, whatever that range,
Right.
they take their guns. They just separate the stuff. You just got to carry it a certain way.
What up, Ghost? Salute, bro.
Huh.
Hey, David Banner, that Walther is the truth, man. It was worth the investment for real.
Hey, man, you was out there shooting with
Just
old Detroit boy.
What was your boy Skillet? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Never
up?
mind. I'm waiting till you come in there.
My sister.
I ain't saying nothing.
Rodney Brady said that his sisters, nieces, and a few nephews have CCWs in NYC. Wow.
And
the process. Pure BS.
Now, I know a few pastors in New York City that have concealed carry. They got like cards from the mayor and stuff and different things.
So is that what it is? You got to have some type of recommendation type of dingy.
Gotta have a hookup.
Delver Rose said that's why he don't go. Say he don't go there.
Okay, so he said you can bring them through Maryland, but your ammo and your gun have to be separated. But just like here in Ohio, if you got a long gun, you got to have your long gun and your ammo separated. Can't have
what up, James Wells? What's
even
going
if
on?
you got a CCW.
James get my boy New York City up in here, man.
They actually got CCWs in New York City. I need to know who they know. I need that.
I'm from New York City, boss.
He from New
Rodney
York.
Brady.
Hey, them boys in them New York projects, they concealed carry.
Oh yeah, they do.
Authorized by us.
Right. Wow, yeah.
See, I carry a copy of the U.S. Constitution just in case.
That ain't gonna work in New York City.
Just take it with you, though.
That's a whole different country.
Sound like a hell of an idea right there.
Hey, T. Rich, you gotta be. You can't be walking around here naked and ignorant of the law, because ignorance of the law don't absolve you of the consequences if you break it.
That's right.
New York City.
What up, Rodney?
What up? How's everybody doing tonight?
Yo, what up,
What's up, Rodney?
I'm chilling, family. Based on what y'all speaking about, I'm going to be forthright and honest with you. To get a firearms license in New York, you have to be in a major cash business.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. Know somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Know somebody. Know somebody.
Is that know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody?
Police officer, correctional officer, because I know, like my older sister, one of my older sisters, she worked at Rikers as a teacher. She had to go through the whole process, yada, 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 and she became a teacher at Rikers. And she got her license. She got to carry her Glock, and she thought she was Billy Badass. My nieces, same thing. Nephews, same thing. You have to have a connect in New York City, which is some bullshit, and that's the problem. Pardon my French.
It's all good.
So like if I know like a police captain or something like that,
bro, if you know somebody, listen.
That
I
might
know
help.
brothers who's CEOs, commissioners, editor, like not editors, like
A borough president.
a borough
Aldermen.
president.
Aldermen.
Yeah, we call those borough presidents.
Yeah, we don't. They know all of it in New York City. Yeah, they borough president.
And people who write for the news and stuff like that. You got to know somebody who knows somebody to get you that license. It's a racket. It's a racket because I know a few years ago, super cops got hemmed up because they were just hooking people up.
Bro,
like,
what fell on your screen? That was dope.
It's the tape. It's the tape. Because
Yeah, it's just
I told
security.
you one time, I had a bunch of PCs from the job. I got it. You know what I mean?
Wait. That was the tape. That's your.
It's a security device.
That's what holds your webcam up.
No, it's the tape. It's the tape, so they don't be spying on me.
Word.
Listen, I'm the only brother in my whole department, and I just be getting computers on the Just, I get the laptops.
My man. Right.
It is what it is. No, I'm not hustling. No, nothing. No, I just get whenever they drop a new laptop, I'm one of the guys who get to experiment with them.
What up, who that babe?
And I just never seem to return the old ones. So,
He said Uncle's bucket on the.
I keep them. You know what?
Hey y'all, when we get to Nashville, we smacking all our nephews upside the head, man.
They deserve it. They deserve it.
All the young boys in the chat. We just one quick one, you know.
Let them have it. Let them have it.
We gotta show them we love them. We gotta show them we love them. We just it's one of those.
Love is love. Love is love. But New York City's a racket, man. It's crazy and it's sad at the same time. It's sad at the same time because
rules that it's unconstitutional.
Those laws seem extreme.
What's the laws in DC? What's the laws in DC? Nobody talk about DC.
Hell no, nobody talking about DC.
DC is as bad as New York. It's as bad as what's the other Cali out in LA, Orange County. It's as bad as that. They don't do the little funny grips.
He said CDL said you're good in DC.
Really?
No, but DC, the problem with DC is I ran into it because my son goes to school out there, and we were trying to get him a license. Yeah, he a bison. We were trying to get him a license, and to get it's the cops who make the decisions on who has what.
Okay.
And it was a hassle. And if I was not on the square, I'm not a brother look out for a brother.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
You heard?
Another traveler man took care of you.
As you see what's about to happen right now, though. You see what's about to happen right now. That shooting happened in Sacramento, California.
It's crazy, man.
They about to hit us. They about to hit us with a whole nother slew of wannabe laws that they think that's gonna protect us.
It's not. And
2A in LA, but 2A in LA got one of the dopest collections.
He does
in the game, and he in LA. That just translates to bag. Hold on,
so 2A in LA, what they talking about in Cali right now, man?
Hey,
after that,
hey, how you guys doing?
Real deal. Where the dog at?
Oh man, he's at home. He's waiting to get
waiting on his Cheerios.
Waiting on the
Cheerios. Real deal. I'm looking for you call them Kano Corsos because my cousin breeds them. I'm gonna pick one up.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pick one up.
I almost got one of those.
Man, it's trying to teach the kids how to handle those dogs because they're as big as me.
Yeah.
If I want a lion, I go to Africa.
I used to.
Dogs is huge, man.
Listen, man, my cousin's been raising those for years, so I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna take 2 off of him.
If the Supreme Court actually rules against New York, only thing that's gonna happen is it's gonna cost you $5,000 to get a concealed carry license in New York. Watch.
Oh, the
That's
price
what
is
they'll
gonna be
do.
crazy.
They'll price it. They'll price it so you can't get it. That's all they'll do. Then somebody have to take them to court again and say that they're basically putting a tax on your constitutional right. It'll be
crazy.
going
Well,
on.
that's how Illinois got their license to carry, is because they wouldn't give it to nobody, and they took them to court, and they ruled that they had to give the license out, and then they decided to pick and choose. And the judge says you're either going to give everybody a license to carry, or you're going to have to do constitutional carry. And then Illinois decided to start giving out licenses.
Yeah, but the funny thing about New York, it's who you know and what connections you have.
Yeah.
The areas that are really affected with gun violence and issues, they're not going to get gun licenses or FFLs in those areas. I can tell you right now, it's going to be the same people who run the sanitation, the plumbing, the pizza joints. It is.
I don't know. Philly is high crime, and
Lawrence Clark, what up?
Them cats got out there, got their CCW. They just had an incident right there where they had a dude. He saved this little boy, this little autistic boy from getting mauled by two Rottweilers.
Yeah,
he used his concealed carry.
You're correct, but I'm saying New York City is a different animal. It's the men and women who are going to be giving out the licenses.
Yeah,
because what people don't understand is women qualify as a minority when you're filing for federal, certain federal licenses. So the same people who run sanitation, plumbing, the pizza spots, they're going to be the ones who will get the licenses in New York City. Think about
that process of getting them is still long, right? Like it's a long drug out process in New York.
It is. No, it's right now it is. But if the Supreme Court says the New York laws are
unconstitutional,
basura, like they say, garbage, we already know who are going to be the ones who get their hands on those FFLs in New York City.
Immediately.
ASAP. Zach, you understand? It's going to be the garbage people, the plumbers, the people who are running the whatchamacallit, the pizza spots,
the Chinese restaurants.
Yeah, it's crazy. People who are running the elevators.
What up, GFM?
The elevator repair companies. Them young bucks out in the streets, they're not paying attention.
I just know that
that's what's crazy about New York, though.
The Supreme Court. I think they're gonna balk on it anyway. I think they're gonna balk on it. I think they're gonna send it back to the state and say let the state decide.
I don't think they can anymore.
Because New York is just a funny animal, man. It just is. They have their own constitution in New York, and it's not even the whole state. It's in the boroughs.
Downstate.
It's the 5 boroughs with the problem.
Yeah. And the surrounding boroughs, downstate. Right. It's crazy.
I was gonna say this about New York.
Go, shoot.
It's so difficult, and it's kind of like that, I guess, in Chicago as well. Well, not like New York, but it's so difficult to be able to legally even purchase a firearm in New York. You know, I can imagine even some of them young boys that want to be legal can make it difficult. You can't be legal. So what do you want me to do?
RGG,
I want to do it the right way.
May I share a story with you? A couple years ago, and I think I've shared this on the show before. My father-in-law has a crazy collection, an old school collection going back to the Civil War, from black men in Mississippi, New Orleans. He got a crazy collection, and he passed that off to us, my wife and I. And I could not find a gun store in Illinois to help facilitate the transfer. I called a gun store in Hammond, and the man was like, yo, just wrap them up in a plastic bag and just drive over 10 minutes. Just get into Indiana, and I hope you get all them guns back into Florida. That's crazy. We shouldn't have to do that.
Right.
So nobody in Illinois wanted to facilitate that for you,
bro. Nobody. And this is stuff, yo. The collection this man has is crazy. Yo, you go to my IG page or my Facebook page. He got I've shared some of the firearms. He got Confederate money. He has classic Union money from back in the days, like some real important stuff that's important to this country. Nobody would do it in Illinois, but Indiana was like, yo, just drive the 10 minutes over, and then we'll help you.
Wow.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
I didn't take the chance. That stuff is still sitting there, but what happens when he passes?
Well, I think you got to do it, man.
Yeah, I think you got to get him out of there.
Yeah, but with my luck, oh my God, that 10-minute drive is.
You said with my luck.
That's the scariest 10-minute drive.
We gonna need a GoFundMe for bail money.
Yo, you're talking about, hey, New York City.
Right.
Yo, we gotta help.
New York City had you drive nervous as I don't know what.
Yeah, and this is the crazy part about the laws in this country, man. It's bananas.
Yeah, I agree.
It's bananas.
Question: if your record's sealed, can you buy a gun legally? Now, I'm gonna do a live coming up soon.
So that
it all depends what's sealed
on that subject.
Yeah,
it all depends what's sealed.
So I've had, and it varies, I guess, because I've had three acquaintances where one, he had a drug charge 20 years ago. And he was like, Rob, man, can I get a gun? I was like, man, look, you got to get a lawyer, see if you can get it expunged, and then ask the judge to grant you your rights back, including firearms, and have it written in paper. You know what I'm saying? A court document saying this. He's like, all right, got it all done, everything, court document, all of it. So a month or two had passed. He went to buy a firearm. He came to me, went to buy a firearm. He got flagged. But when he got flagged, they denied him. We have a sheet that we give our customers if they're denied. And if they want to dispute, they can either go online or they can call the ATF, and then they can, go through the process of seeing why they were expunged. Well, he did that. He forwarded his expungement paper and his rights. The paper that got his rights back, and they approved it.
There you go, hot tub.
But this is Ohio though. But then I had another dude who had his expunged, but he had a violent crime 17 years ago, and he tried to get his rights back, and he got hemmed up in a pretty bad way. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're a known felon and you try to buy a firearm, that's a felony.
Yeah,
that's against the law.
I have a question. Like, I got two homeboys. Here's an example.
What up, everybody?
Hey, Tony. I got two homeboys. One, he was the guy. If you went to the strip clubs back in the days down here in South Florida, you can get that, that nose candy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He got hemmed up. But one of his the program they put him in is, you don't get no more trouble. We'll make you a court clerk. Became a court clerk. Famous football player in South Florida got hemmed up in a situation. He was a court clerk. My man buys all the guns he wants. I used to sell him guns back in the days. Clean. My other man at the gig smacked his baby moms up. We're pushing 20 years. He still can't get that off his neck.
Hey, that DV, that domestic violence, boy. That's
20 years.
You ain't getting no gun with no domestic violence.
Yeah.
20 years. They will not let him get it. Listen, and you know the funny thing is, his baby mom's is my homegirl. We grew up together in Queens, New York. Why she could buy guns, and she caught the same charge, but he caught the same charge. but they won't let him buy one. But she could buy all the guns in the world.
She's
They're not together no more.
See, that's a whole subject by itself. If you do the
Yeah,
crime
that's a whole
and you
subject.
pay debt to society and go to prison, when you come back out, you paid your debt. You should have
That's
all
right.
your rights back.
They won't give it to him. They
Now,
will
I know,
not give it
but
to dude.
they won't. But what's the point of going to prison? The point of going to prison is paying your debt to society.
Facts.
And
It-
once you
Real
do
deal,
that,
facts.
your right should be back. You should have every right you used to have.
I agree.
Listen, the
in the state of
brother.
Georgia, though,
Hey, that restraining
they-
order.
they got a first offenders program in the state of Georgia. So if it's your first charge, after it don't matter if you pled guilty, went to prison, no matter what. After you've completed your whatever your sentence was, whether it was jail time, probation, or whatever, it drops off your record. So you get one free here, but each state got their own laws on how they govern that.
The hot tub. The brother, and I know the dude. It was a BS charge. She was upset. He got caught with his pants down. A couple of brothers here have been in that situation, and he got hemmed up.
Big
That's
time,
what
big time.
charge. though?
A restraining order is almost the same as a domestic violence.
No.
A temporary a PTO, a TPO, a temporary protection order is almost the same. Ohio is almost the same as a domestic violence. If you have to,
he got caught in the situation and mushed the chick.
It don't matter.
It don't matter if the police.
I'm just saying, like,
doesn't matter.
damn.
You know,
I know a guy here in
hey, Rodney,
Indiana, we have red flag laws. He was getting divorced. The wife said, "I'm scared of him."
Oh,
he had a court
rap.
order saying that he had to turn his guns in, and what he did was he sold them to his friends for $1, so the cops wouldn't get his guns, and then he had to wait for after the divorce and buy him back.
Hey, Rodney.
Okay.
Have your partner check out Fellas with Firearms. He on YouTube.
I'm bringing him on.
I peeped the brother. I peeped him before.
Yeah,
He helped a lot of people. He helped me with my case.
Okay.
So he do it. He do real thorough state by state, learning your state laws and helping the brothers out and showing them what paperwork they need to get. So he may be able to help them.
I just feel bad for the brother because he's really into firearms. His father, his uncles, they have a serious collection. They're getting older in age, but and she's in, and you know the sad part is she's into firearms too. But to her, it's just like if him, you still better about 20 years ago about getting caught with your pants down.
Wow.
Did he ever try to get it expunged?
Big
How
thing,
how many years ago has it been?
Bro, we live in Florida. If you don't catch the right governor, you ain't getting nothing expunged in Florida.
Well, you got the right.
DeSantis ain't expunging nothing.
Y'all got
no DeSantis.
What?
No, what?
Pro 2A as he is.
Bro,
that don't mean
he's a
man,
fraud.
Come on, man.
He's a fraud, man.
Bro, he Pro 2A on camera.
He's a fraud.
He another Trump then.
He Pro 2A on camera.
DeSantis is a fraud. And there's a lot of other, other Republicans who are much better than him. But he popular. He popular right now.
That first offense thing in Georgia is pretty dope.
Yeah,
it
is. I like that.
Yeah, it is. I remember hearing some stuff about that.
That's what saved me. That's how I was able to get my rights back in 2020.
That's
I
dope.
got my charge in 2017.
What's up, Jerry?
And I had to do probation, and wait it out. But as soon as I actually got off probation early and was able to get my rights reinstated, all within the same week.
Oh, really? Man, we have a hard time with it's real bad epidemic where I'm from is straw purchases. And this is crazy. I'm telling you, so we got signs up and say, stay off your cell phones when you come up to the counter, all that. So you will have the dude come in, he'll look at the guns, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I like this one. He's like, all right, I'll be back. And then he'll leave. And then 20, 30 minutes later, a chick will come in and she'd be like, well, let me see that Glock 23. And you look at this little petite girl, you'd be like, that's the same gun dude was looking at. The same gun dude was looking at. So, hey, man, I go through the motions with them, start get to asking questions, you know what I'm saying? And then they going to tell on themselves regardless. So
hey, man, after the Rittenhouse trial, it's up in the air whether straw purchases are illegal or not. Because
that wasn't a straw purchase.
They let it roll on him.
That was a straw purchase.
That was not a straw purchase.
Why not?
So what happened was with Kyle Rittenhouse is when his dad lived in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
He was 17.
His dad lived there. So when his mom drove him up, his boy that lives in Kenosha, Wisconsin, just gave him a gun. Yes, he did.
Tony,
he did not buy. Listen. He did not buy him the gun. He gave him that gun because in Ohio, there's no law against me buying a firearm and giving it to a family member that's underage. I can do that.
I have a question.
That family member.
Yes,
I have a question. Hot tub.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I know. He gave his sister's boyfriend the bread to buy the firearm. This is what's on the feds. You can go to pacer.gov and read the same thing.
That's
Not Pacer.
That's what I said. Like, come on.
No, I know what Pacer is.
Hey, New York City be on this stuff now.
I use Pacer. I know what Pacer is.
Okay, so on Pacer,
he gave him the gun, man. He gave him the gun.
On Pacer, it says that Rittenhouse gave him the money to buy the AR-15 for him.
Yeah,
and then he would keep the AR-15 in his state until he turned 18. It's on paper, bro.
But he did not. But hold on, listen. He did not buy him the gun so he can go out. He didn't buy him the gun so he can go out and do that.
Why did Buddy get charged for a straw buy?
He did not get charged. They threw it out of court. Look at it. They threw it out of court. He did not. He got charged.
I'm gonna look it up. But I know the initial charge.
They did throw it out. That level.
Well, they throw stuff to the wall and they want to see what sticks.
What up, little man?
What up? Cody, say what's up.
What's happening, young man?
Yo, what up? New York City Junior.
I'll be back, y'all. Mama fell asleep. I gotta go put on the nightlight. I'll be back.
All right.
The nightlight.
You need a nightlight.
You need one too, Rodney. You need one too. Don't blame it on him.
Hey, Roadblock.
Yes, sir.
How far away are you from South Bend, Indiana?
2.5 hours.
Okay. So I wanted to talk to you. You and Skilly and Zach and RGG and anybody else that's listening in on the chat. I live in South Bend. I got 4 acres of land, and I have an outdoor gun range with metal targets.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Nice.
And anybody that's around here, I was thinking we can get together and do some training.
South Bend, okay.
Oh man, I could definitely teach the class. You ever saw my training video?
Yeah. It was
I'll show y'all them.
Nah, I don't want you training.
But you know what I'm saying? I was thinking we can get together every once in a while and we can do some training and stuff and have some fun.
Yeah, we can do that. He's closer to you, Robot. He's 4 hours from me.
4 hours?
Yeah, he's 4 hours from me.
So 4 hours, 4 hours is from me to Chicago. So yeah, it's about 2.5. It's about 2.5.
DMV so Bison, what's up?
Technically, I live in Bremen, Indiana, but
what up, kid? What up, Taylor?
It's basically
hey, Roadblock.
Parasite, what's up?
Yes, sir.
Quick question, man.
Yes, sir.
Can y'all get a hold to a Marlin 1895?
Man, do you understand? Marlin is probably one of the hardest things. They stopped production.
They started back. They said
they started. Yeah, but it's you know how long it's gonna take for that stuff to hit the shelf.
Well, they got the first one. The first run just went out. I think like a month ago, and they sold out immediately. and I'm trying to find one that's under $3,000.
Hold on, what was it again?
Hey, I'm with it, Saban. Let's do it.
The Marlin 1895,
Okay.
Marlon,
1994,
1895. What
What up,
caliber?
4570.
He want the big boy.
You want that big boy?
Yes, sir.
You want that big boy? Okay, I got you. I'm gonna try to see if we can get that.
Hot tub been getting fancy, y'all. These last.
I'm trying to get on your level, bro.
Not on my level. Don't you do that? You
Hey
already,
man,
you already passed me.
I don't have a Gucci Glock, sir.
Only difference between me and Hot Tub is he ain't on YouTube. He got it.
You ain't supposed to tell them that, bro.
That chump got it, man. I'm telling y'all. Don't let him.
You ain't supposed to tell them that now.
It's my boy though.
What I tell you, I got how many?
What's up, Alex?
4 guns.
4 of them. That's it.
That's all y'all gonna ever go see.
He said he tried to kill dinosaurs. You ain't lying, Josh. He tried to go for the big stuff.
Hey man, if you gonna go, you might as well go for the gusto.
It's
No,
true.
man. I need
Especially if it's so hard to
need a
get.
lever action,
Right.
bro. I need to own a lever action gun. I don't have one.
Yeah,
Hey, get a Marlin,
I
that
could
Marlin
probably get
4570 or that 357 Magnum or 44 Magnum.
44 Magnum. I like
30-30,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
30-30.
I got a Henry.
too,
I got a
yeah.
Henry 44. I like it.
I tell you, you gotta think I'm crazy. I used to have 2 Henry 357 lever action guns. I got rid of them. I got rid of them. And I bought me a Rossi, and I love that much better than I did the Henrys.
You can't find a
Rossi?
All right.
Yeah, I see
love
they had a
my little
Rossi in the local store.
357,
357.
16 inches. That's my truck gun. That's
I
my
own
truck
a
gun.
Rossi 22.
Yo, it's like
No, look, I'll go for
Hey,
that
you
Rossi
sleeping on them
357 or
Rossis, man. Them
44.
Rossis
The Rossi
hard,
a lot less expensive. It's only like $500-600.
Yeah, it
Man,
is.
it's a good shooter. It's a
What?
good shooter.
You like it better than the Henry? Wow.
they used to make them down here in Miami.
Yep.
One thing is, it's my get home gun. I have it in my truck. I have a safe mounted in my truck, and it stays in my truck. If chaos ever happens, my truck breaks down, that's the gun I'm grabbing my get home bag, and I'm hitting the road.
I hear that. What up, big bro?
Y'all can't have lever actions in California.
What?
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah,
Y'all can't have
lever
nothing
action.
out there. Why y'all still out there?
You know
No,
why?
in-
Because that's
in
the
the
original.
They in the West and you can't have a lever action rifle?
Right, that's cowboy
That's
in the West.
bananas.
Wait, that's
They're
cowboy
like,
country. What's this?
that's the original AR-15. You can't have those.
That's crazy.
That's
Hey,
sad.
man, y'all leave California, man.
That's bananas.
Man, get out of there, run fast.
Why is
real fast.
anybody?
That's why I'm afraid to move to Illinois.
I told my wife, if Indiana ever became like California, we're moving out to a friendly state, and I don't care if we have to live in a tent. That's what
It'll
we're
never
gonna do.
happen in Indiana. It'll
No,
never
never.
happen in Ohio. It'll never
Exactly.
happen.
Yeah, it ain't never gonna happen here either. No.
Because Indiana is more rural than rural. Man, you know what I'm trying to say.
Rural.
No, I'm on the RTG. You rubbing off on me, bro. You rubbing off on me.
Hell, you mean I'm rubbing off on you? If you don't know how to talk, you don't know how to talk. Bro. Like, don't put that on me.
We got a lot of cornfields.
Right. It's
I
basically.
have a question about Indiana.
Yes,
What
sir.
is up with all of the windmills? I was driving from Florida.
They do got a lot.
That scared me.
On the
Because
way
we
to
drove about 4 hours
on the way to
to
Illinois.
windmills for hours.
Yep.
Yeah, all them white windmills lined up.
Yep, them big
Yeah.
giant
We got them in Ohio. We got them in Ohio.
Yeah, well, you know, they think you're gonna get Angie from it, but it's a waste of money. It doesn't pan
All right,
out.
bro.
Because I saw birds just dropping.
And
we
you know,
saw-
the government told the farmers, you put those up, we'll give you a tax break. You know, it's gonna produce energy and all this stuff, and it was just a waste of government money.
And work. Hey, so you telling me if I drive past Indiana, they're in Ohio too?
Yeah, they are.
Oh hell no!
I mean, they ain't
Come on.
gonna hurt. They ain't gonna
A
hurt.
lot
you.
of them. It's a lot of them in Illinois.
Listen, Zach, bro. When I drive, I like to push it just straight through. I don't like to sleep. I'll do the 17 to 18, 19, 20 hours.
Oh, you an animal.
Yeah.
I do it.
Got that empty milk jug next to you?
Yeah, you already know. That's how my dad used to do it.
Exactly.
So-
my dad's like, we ain't stopping now. We're making good timing.
That's how my dad used to do it. So, and then I pushed it through Indiana a year or two ago. I was like, good God, it's ain't for me no
Locked
more.
in, my knuckles ain't ashy, man. Leave me alone.
I can't do the drive no more. Like I'm gonna do. We're coming to Tennessee.
You scared of the windmills?
No, it's not scared, bro. When you're dead tired and you pushing this on 4 hours of sleep, Zach, you just don't know what it looks like, bro.
Wait, it looks weird. It looks weird.
Yeah, it looks weird. So I'm gonna do Tennessee.
Thanks, Red.
I'm gonna do Tennessee. From Tennessee, I'm gonna push it to Illinois, Indiana area. I'm gonna hit the border.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit South Holland. I gotta hit Hammond.
Yep.
I'm gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill for a little bit.
Been through there.
I gotta go see family.
You got family in Hammond?
My wife family. So
okay.
Yeah, like Gary, Indiana scares me because I went to the Michael Jackson house.
Watch out.
No, hey, listen, you said watch out.
The first time I went there, before I had ever been to Gary before, I've been there a ton of times now. But when the first time that I went though, because I needed to go see the Jackson's crib too, I didn't know that that's what I was gonna see.
Yo,
like I didn't know I was gonna be on that little tight street
with the high school.
That's my old stomping grounds out there. Lake Station,
out there.
Gary, Crown Point.
That's right down the street.
Hey, Roadblock. How far am I from South Bend?
You are about 2 hours.
He's 2 hours from South Bend too?
About 2 hours.
You jump on the toll road.
The 80, because I'm telling you, from Toledo, you jump on the turnpike, straight shot to Chicago. South Bend is basically in the middle.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Jerry Leslie, you in Dayton? Where you at in
Dayton?
He
in Dayton. You right around the corner from Zach.
Yeah, right up the street.
Because I saw a couple of jugs out there. There was Rottweilers on the street. I was like, man, I got
everything on the street.
Look, we went. I was working on the tracks. Like we tram from like South Bend to Gary. So tramming is when you get on the machine and you get on the track and you go. So we get to South Bend and we park. We basically parking in the siding in Gary. So my dude Rashad that lives in Gary. I'm like, dude, where your downtown at? He like, it's right there. I was like, you mean the rundown building next to the liquor store? That's the downtown. He was like, yeah. I said,
with the candy store next door.
Get me out of here.
Gary's where I went and got my first tattoo at Road
Are you serious, real deal?
Yeah, man. That's my old stomping ground. Let me just say this. I'll just say this about my past.
Okay.
I used to have some bad habits, and I used to go to Gary all the time.
Some of us have.
Well, there it is. Now we know why you got a pet pig.
But them days are long over with. But we all have a
history. Real deal. I'm gonna come out there and shoot with you, bro.
Let's do it.
Yeah, if y'all set something up, I'll make sure I get there.
I'm getting there.
I got tons of mad targets. I have a bunch of barrels we can set up like walls and stuff.
I have a question, gentlemen. Y'all talking about shooting. Are y'all gonna be in Indiana or y'all gonna be in Illinois? Because Indiana.
It's actually an hour and a half.
Right next door, man. You're gonna already be here. What's going on the street there?
No, I need the dates so I could just.
I'm out. It's probably gonna be. Well, I don't have to be, but more than likely it's gonna be after the meetup.
Yeah,
bro, that's not a biggie for me. That's not a big because we may move. It's because my wife really wants to go back home. Pardon the lights. I'm trying to figure out a good light.
You go shoot with me all the time. You come on back, but then I'm moving out the state.
Because she really wants to come back home. So
hey, RGG is an hour and a half.
Oh yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm there, man. It's an hour and a half.
Okay, that's shit.
Paris, where you at, right?
Yeah, just let me know when. I'll make sure I'm there.
Oh, he's in Paris, Indiana?
No, it's Paris is here in Indiana.
Oh.
I'm not sure. Where you at?
Yo, just let me know because we'll be back.
All right,
and
Gary, Paris, and Gary.
Oh, Parasite in Gary. Hell,
Billy Slow. He said he's from Gary.
that's why Parasite's so hood.
How far are you guys from Crete?
He said Valpo. I don't know what Valpo is.
Crete,
Valpo is
Valparaiso.
Crete ain't that's
By,
South Suburb.
it's outside of Maryville. and all that.
That's over there by South Bend. It's over there in that same little corridor.
Cabo
Yeah,
State, Cabo State, he 5 minutes from Hammond.
He 5 minutes from Hammond. Okay.
I'll bring my toys with me. I'll bring some
Oh,
tools.
Philly Slow, you from Gary? Okay, all right. We got some Midwest guys up in here.
But this is my question. This is my question, gentlemen.
We all off eight.
Oh, Parasite Valpo. He right next door.
Do I have, since I'm coming from Florida and my main address is in Florida, and I do have a gentleman who's gonna try to get me my not my FFL, my CCW
What up, Zach?
in Illinois. Do I need to get a FOID and CCW? Because we don't do FOID cards in Florida in most states.
Well,
Why
now
you get your CCW in
they
Illinois?
combine the two here now.
Pardon?
They combined the two.
They combined the two. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Because I didn't understand the
It's kinda
FOID card
weird.
process.
I don't know how it works when you're from out of state, though. I don't know that. I don't know.
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm.
I don't know if dude knowledge in here. He might know that, or somebody else from Illinois might have that. I don't know it. To be
Illinois
honest,
is a tough
Okay.
state.
it
Okay.
is.
My brother lives in Chicago, my brother-in-law, and he was thinking about getting a gun. So I decided to call the state police in Illinois and get the rundown for him. I mean, you guys have to get a card just to have a gun in your house. Not even carrying.
You gotta have a card just to buy a gun.
Yeah, it's talk about.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you're right.
That's
I mean, you
crazy.
got a right to protect yourself. You have to get a card from the government to say you can have a gun in your house. That's crazy.
Because I was real deal. I was told it could take anywhere from 6 to 9 months to get it, and we just want to pack up and bounce.
Are you?
And I can't do that kind of time, bro.
What are you moving to Illinois, or you want to drive through Illinois? Why do you
No,
want?
most likely we're gonna move. Most likely we're gonna move.
You gonna move from Florida to Illinois?
Why would you do that?
Because
If
the
you
wife
gotta
says
move-
so. What you mean? When the
Yeah,
Why
Thank
don't
you,
you move
Thank you, RGG.
you're welcome,
Why
bro.
don't
When
you
the wife
jump
says
into
time to
Hammond?
go, you gotta go. What you gonna do?
Why don't you live in Indiana?
Hey, but
and
listen,
visit
I ain't gonna
Illinois?
lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen.
I don't know.
I
don't know
found
how
some
I feel about
spots.
that.
I found some spots in Illinois. You can get your listen. Imagine buying a house in Florida for $600,000 to $700,000, when Illinois or Indiana is $280,000, $300,000.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
I
big
get it.
difference.
but go to
And you
Indiana.
get more land.
Yeah,
Go
you
to
gonna buy
Indiana.
that cold, boy. Your butt cheeks stick together. It's cold, man.
The cold don't. The
It's a
cold
different.
don't
It's a
trouble me.
different kind of cold, man. I'm telling you.
Bro,
I know you
$2.
from New York, but you've been in Florida a lot of years, man.
You done got soft.
Right.
Hey,
Sure.
I'm trying to get out of Illinois. You trying to get in here? Let me.
Nah,
where you at in
Move to
Florida, man?
Indiana.
What neighborhood you in?
Move
down
to
there? Maybe
Indiana.
we can just switch crib. You can just
Is
come
your gun rights
here. Let me head
important?
on down there, man.
my
Is
gun
your
rights are
gun right
important. So that's what. Listen,
Then move
real
to
deal.
Indiana. Stay
Real
out of
deal.
Illinois and move to Indiana.
That's what we're looking at, the Indiana area. I can tell you some other spots I was looking at right now. Hold on. What the apartment? Not the apartment.
Save your
Holla,
gun
Jerry.
right.
Not Jerry.
I mean, if you have family in Illinois, you
don't
can
go
live in
to Gary.
Indiana and go visit them.
Don't go
You
to
don't
Gary.
have
You're
to-
gonna buy the
don't
whole
do
town. Shout out to Gary. Shout out to all my people over in Gary. But
No, we're not going to know Gary. Hell
I ain't
no.
gonna move. I ain't gonna move.
Woo.
Erica, yeah, you can get
Lake Station.
from more than one state.
Cabo said them Florida coats won't work in Illinois.
Hey, $2.
we got to be close to the family.
Chicago gun laws will never get better. If anything, they'll get worse.
Worse.
They will never get better. Indiana, you have the right. Gun laws in Indiana keep getting loose and loose and looser. You get more
Josh,
right.
But
I'm up the road from you, man.
let's not confuse.
875 is in Cincinnati. Sunny all year long. Ain't true.
Let's not confuse
but we-
Illinois with Chicago, though.
We're
Yeah,
going
but
to keep.
let's be honest.
You
Chicago
just
rules
confused the hell out of me right there on my own live.
Chicago rules the state. Whatever Chicago does, Illinois follows.
Not necessarily,
No,
because
because if that was the
So
case,
are you
IGB
telling me
wouldn't be a
the
stop right
gun
now.
laws
it's
in
terrible.
Illinois is better than the gun laws in Chicago? Or are they the same?
1,000%.
It's probably like New York. New York is the same way.
Do you know that there's not one gun store in the city of Chicago?
Facts. I heard that.
Yeah.
But
there's
there
plenty
are
of
weed
them
stores
outside
in
of Chicago.
Chicago.
Saban just said not true. I don't know to what, but he just said
What's
not true.
not true?
That's what I'm trying to see.
I found out. My father-in-law helped us find out. There
Well,
were
no,
ganja stores.
he's saying that that's not true when he said Chicago, everywhere in Illinois goes as Chicago goes. That's not true.
No.
Because you know what? Outside of Chicago, outside of the city of Chicago, Illinois is a red state.
Yep.
It is.
Yep.
Well,
Springfield and Chicago.
That's how it is in New York State too. When you get outside the boroughs, things are different. When you get
No, but
it's a little
New York,
bit different.
New York is like California though.
The
Now,
population.
Like
Population
The
those.
population is, but when you get upstate, you get in upstate New York. It's
It's
different
country.
than the
Laws.
boroughs. It's different.
We're talking about the
Country.
laws though, right? We're talking about the gun laws. The gun laws in New York City is the same gun laws as in Albany or
No, they're not.
no,
No, they're not. No. New York City is an animal.
No.
When you're in the boroughs, when you're
Hey,
in the
boy, them
boroughs,
New York boys jumped on your head. No.
New York City has different laws than the rest.
Listen.
It's different in the 5 boroughs than it is in Long Island and in.
No, but Zach, they also got to include the 2 boroughs on the island and the 2-3 boroughs on just outside of the Bronx.
So let me ask you a question. So the 10 round magazine limit is that the whole state or just New York City?
Okay.
That pause right there. Pause. It's the whole state.
But hear me out, Roadblock. Hear me out. The population in the state of New York, like the major voting block is downstate. So
it's in New York City, and it controls the state pretty much because it controls the state, and that's why in every election, New York is already written off as going to.
But there are some differences. I can go upstate and I can buy a shotgun, and I don't have to go register it. But if I buy a shotgun or something, and let's say I can happen to get my hands on a shotgun within the 5 boroughs, I have to go to 1PP and register that shotgun.
So does it go by counties, zip codes? How do they go?
I'd have to say counties and zip codes because, like I said, the 5 boroughs are different animals. The 5 boroughs, it's a totally different animal than outside. Once you get outside of there, New York State is different. When you start
New York State, outside of the city and the surrounding boroughs, New York is mad country.
Yeah, it's different.
New York is super country. But the power structure sits in the city and the surrounding boroughs, Westchester County, Nassau, Suffolk. It's they control the power structure. So the 10 million voters have, and when I say 10 million voters, the men and women who control the voting block of the 10 million have a say in the state. They live
in the city.
Let me ask you this. So let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
10 round limit magazine.
Trash.
That's the whole state, am I right? It is. That's the whole state.
But I'll give you another example.
But what I'm saying is that's the whole state.
It is.
Yeah. It is. That's my point. So buying a gun is one thing. So we talking about gun laws. So that 10 round, it don't matter if I'm in Albany, Manchester, Rochester. It don't matter if I'm in wherever the heck, Buffalo. A 10 round magazine limit is a 10 round magazine limit. That's the whole state.
Not like that in Illinois.
Listen, you are correct.
And that's what I'm saying. Illinois is.
Here's an example. I'm in South Florida. Miami-Dade County is controlled by minorities, but the Latino minorities vote right wing. And Chicos, we call them Chicos down here. And it's not just Cubans, Haitians, Jamaicans, they control the voting bloc down here in South Florida. So they can say yay or nay to the voting bloc down here. So 70% of Cuban, 20% of Haitian, and the rest is African American, Jamaican, Bahamian, etc. They control the voting bloc, the right wing. They control the gun laws here in South Florida. But there's enough votes here to match the gun laws in North Florida. So it's a conundrum. It's weird, but the gun laws are weird. Like it's bananas out here. Bananas out here. It's crazy out here.
This is how it works. And correct me if I'm wrong.
Real deal spit.
So let's talk about Illinois. Let's talk about Illinois has the same law through the whole state. And then you go to Chicago. This county in Chicago will say you're not allowed to have AR-15s in this county. And this county over here says it's okay. Now,
I gotta get more juice. I gotta fill this up.
The county that says you can't have AR-15 isn't a law, but it's their, I can't think of the word. It's their ordinance. It's their county ordinance, right? And so the police will go by it. Now, if somebody gets arrested, they can take them to court and try to fight it because it's an unconstitutional law. So each county can make up their own laws, you know what I'm saying? But it's not constitutional. And that's what these states do, right? So like in let's just say for argument, in Illinois, you can't have no more than 10 round mags. That's through the whole state. That's the law through the state. But then each county makes their own different laws when it comes to guns.
That's not the law through the state.
No, I'm just using it. It's just an example. It's make believe.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I missed that part.
Yeah.
What up, QB?
But yeah, it's screwed up. I mean,
what up, Krieger?
What state has the best gun laws?
Man, Arizona.
I always hear Arizona.
Texas.
I would say the state.
Hey, Texas with that. So Texas just passed a law stating that you can have a suppressor as long as you don't go out of state lines.
I think it has to be built. It has to be built.
It has to be made in Texas.
Yeah, it has to be made inside. And they had, and the great thing about Texas, you got a gang of companies that make suppressors in the state. You know what I'm saying? So it's
why you wanted to say a lot.
So I would say New York, Arizona.
What up, CK?
You know what's weird about Arizona? It used to be law, and I'm not sure if it still is in Arizona.
Hey, QB, who you calling Uncle Double Whopper, bro? Wait a minute, everybody stop. My nephew just called me Uncle Double Whopper, man.
Wow.
See, that's what I'm telling y'all. That's why this is exactly why when we get to Nashville,
call them folks out. Call them out.
It just got to happen, man. That's it. Who was that? Hillbilly, what's up? He said, West Virginia, you don't need a class. Open or conceal. You can own a cannon. Damn. Hey, it's not like West Virginia. Good gun laws.
I'm talking about Indiana, man.
I'm afraid of West Virginia.
Yeah, I'm not a West Virginia person.
I drive through West Virginia and I don't stop.
Yeah, the times that I've driven through West Virginia, we actually went one time. We got kind of lost. We was driving like through the hollers and stuff. I'm like, man, I'm glad I had some guns.
Yo, I drove to West Virginia. Real quick, and I got super nervous because I came off an exit. I'm trying to find my nephew, one of my sisters, because they live out there. I don't know. They're correction officers, and I saw Confederate flags and the Sisters of the Confederacy. I'm out. Done.
See, my thing is, I don't mind
exactly.
the flags. I don't mind that stuff because I ain't stopping. I'm out.
I didn't stop, bro. I kept it moving.
I ain't stopping. But I will say this. So I had so in Ohio, to get to North Carolina and get back, you got to drive through Ohio, through Columbus, and get on 33 and take that through. So basically, south east Ohio is West Virginia. It's West Virginia. If borders West Virginia, you may as well call it West Virginia. Once you get past where Athens University, that's where Ohio University is. My bad. Athens, where Ohio University is. That's West Virginia. Do not stop. Keep on going. Don't stop. Now, mind you, this is my first time being on the road. So coming back, I'm about to run out of gas. Like I'm literally, you see that ticker come down like that, boy. I'm like, boy, pucker. You talk about white knuckles and puckered ass trying to find me a gas station. I got to Athens I had like maybe 20 miles to empty. I got to Athens. I'm riding around Athens trying to find a gas station. But I'm telling you, driving through there, it's a different animal. It's totally different. I had to drive through Alabama. I had to drive through a country road 2 hours to get to a hotel that we were staying at.
Whoa. No, go ahead. That's how you just made me think of something. Go ahead.
Like 2 hours country road, Alabama, sun going down.
That's why I tell people,
go. Don't stop.
You gotta have extra gas in the
and that's my issue. I gotta keep and that's probably what the prepping life is where I lack is keeping the extra gas.
No, it's some good parts out of Alabama. Well, I remember one time coming from South Georgia.
Real deal laughing at us.
I just want to say this. Because you see a white guy with a mullet doesn't make him a racist.
Yo, real deal, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Say that. Me and my lodge brothers out of 305 Miami-Dade County were driving to a meeting in Texas. Down Texas.
I'm here, black as hell.
Came up I-75, cut through. One of the brothers, we gave him bread. Tire blew out. It was like, bro, why your tire blew out after we gave you bread? we hit the panhandle. Another tire blew out. He was like, hell no. We riding on the donut and the good tire. Made it all the way to Louisiana.
Donut and the good tire.
Yo, hey, but look, once I was going to coming from South Georgia with my family, dropping my aunt off, and we was coming from a funeral in South Georgia. And my brothers tell me, oh man, it'll be faster if you go this way. It wasn't It wasn't the major highway, right? He said, it'll be faster if you go this way. He give me these directions and tell me to take the road. I'm going the back roads out of South Georgia, going to Alabama. I never saw any expressway. These are all two-way highways, and every 50, 60 miles, you go through a town. And mind you, we left like a little after lunchtime. So we're driving into the dark. And all the gas stations was closed. Barely street lights, bro. You go through a town, you might drive 2 miles, you're in a town, then you come back out, it's nothing. Just a 2-lane road, it's nothing. Then when you get into them towns, you scared to stop. And I was running into that same problem, bro. I get down to like under a half a tank of gas.
Get nervous.
I got 3 kids in the car. And all my sons were young at this time. And then my aunt, who was older, and my wife. That's it. I'm the only man. I'm riding, and this a tear running down my left eye. And I'm like, I don't know what's about to happen.
RGG.
I don't know if we're gonna run out of gas.
RGG. My tear ran down my left arm, down my pinky finger, and dripped off. Okay.
Man, I was terrified, man. I ain't never been that scared in my life.
I guess
Welcome to my world.
I guess I'm just too stupid to be scared because whenever we travel, I roll heavy. I don't just got
Hey,
little.
hey, not always.
I
I
roll
always
heavy.
have something.
Because
You never know. You never know.
I go big just in case I got to get out away from that pistol.
Hey, I got one more for you. Oh, I was coming back from North Carolina is a major metropolitan state. You got Charlotte, you got Raleigh, Durham, you got all those spots like right here, and they just like right there. But then you got the asshole of North Carolina, which is way at the bottom, and it's I forgot what the town is called.
Phoenix, what up?
But I'm gonna tell you this: I was coming up from South Carolina, working on the road. You got it. The only way you can get back is through the county road. So I come up off this turn, make a left, and then it's the field. So I ain't noticed the field at first. So then I just kind of looked over to the right, cotton, as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I'll tell you, I went from 60 to 70.
I gotta get the hell out of here.
But no, listen, hold on. Before y'all go any further, now this is way off topic, but this is an absolute true story though. I've said this on here before. My family on my mom's side is originally from South Georgia. That's where my grandmother was from. It's from a small town called Nashville, Georgia. I still got a lot of family there. Still got land there and everything. Now,
Sir Ramsey J.
I've seen this with my own eyes. Just the honest to God truth. This probably was, I wasn't grown yet. I was probably still in high school visiting for the summer. But I done seen a real life Klan rally. Riding off in the country of South Georgia. Seen it with my own eyes off the road. Now you talk about fear. And this me, a teenager, 16, 17, coming down from Chicago to visit and seeing that, riding out to my people. They lived out in the country. So it was only a 5-minute ride from the town that we was in to go to their house out to the country. So I'm telling you that I'm seeing this in between that 25-minute ride. So that means we went past it to get to their house out in the country. Ain't nothing happening out there, man. Like some years later, they house caught on fire. They so far in the country, the house is burnt down by the time the fire department get there.
RGG, I got one for you. We've been wanting to move to the country, to the sticks, and I've been looking at Noonan, Georgia. 4 years ago, me and my wife was like, all right, we're gonna make the Noonan move. Boom. The month before we moved to Noonan, there was a Klan rally in Noonan, Georgia. Y'all can Google this, whatever y'all want to say it. I could not put my sons in that situation, B. Because let me tell you something. If y'all ever want to Google, and my Fly family, if you remember the Roosevelt Field 4th of July race riots in New York City.
In Hempstead or Valley Stream.
Me,
that's called place almost.
Yeah.
Me.
Why y'all playing? What you talking about the KKK? The KKK headquarters. They national headquarters in Indiana.
We're not talking about that right now. We're not talking about that now. But that was my fam. Me. If you YouTube it, I don't got the bid.
You gonna see Lil Rodney? We ain't gonna know it's you by seeing it. We gonna know it's you like, yo, the dude that keeps yelling, yo, fam.
Rodney, my brother, my oldest brother, he's older than us, and I remember because he tells about it. We went to Martin Van Buren. They used to have race riots at Martin Van Buren.
So he knows, bro. So it's like I had the opportunity to get this piece of land, but it's just like the part that sucks is, do I want to put my kids through that?
No.
And it hurts.
Hey man, it's places in the South, like in South Carolina, North Carolina, where like, 'cause I thought I'd never been down south like as an adult until I started working for CSX. Like, so when we get down to Walterboro, South Carolina, I'm like, man, we staying at this hotel. I really don't know if I go in town, what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, I gotta get groceries though for the week. So no, but hold on. So I drive to the Walmart. I see, and the dude, one of the white guys I work with from Kentucky, he like, I don't know, Greg, you might not want to walk out there by yourself. You want me to come with you? Just let me know. I'm like, man, go on, dude. I got this. I get to Walmart. Brother here, sister here, brother there, brother there. We everywhere. So then I see Kevin, the white dude from Kentucky. I was like, you need me to come with you? You need a chaperone? You want me to help you through the city? Because like, it's not like up north, because up north, if it's not in the city, on the outskirts, suburbs, in the country, we not there. But down south,
we everywhere, bro.
Everywhere. It's
everywhere.
Crazy.
That's what I'm learning now as an adult, because I've never wanted to live in the South.
Man, I would love to live in the South, man.
No, but you know what it is?
Now that I'm getting older, I'm learning that we everywhere, all over the South. I'm learning.
We are, but it's like my kids grew up in the city.
We moved down here, right? So I'm like 10 minutes from Maryland and 10 minutes from West Virginia, either direction. My closest Walmart, we don't have Walmart in my town. So the closest Walmart is in West Virginia. So the first time we moved here, me and my wife, we went down to the Walmart, like type in a GS with Walmart. I was like, West Virginia. So we go out there. We never been to West Virginia. We get out there and she started staring at people, right? That's all I got to say. The first time in West Virginia, that opium outbreak did them people dirty. But they did them bad. But
America's weird. America's weird.
Very
out there.
America's weird.
Back in the days, it's worse than that. But the people not black, they crazy. But after that, like the black people over there, you know what I mean? You ask Tack like, Jay, black doing good there. You know what I mean? And population spread out. And it's cheap. It's like the second cheapest thing in America. Ain't no gun laws. That's my next move. I'm moving to West Virginia. It's real over there.
But nobody.
You can have that.
I have a question.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
What about your black
it's too
children
out there for me, bro?
You know what I mean? The population mix. It's Tack Life live over there. What's his name? What's his name? Dust. Kick Up Dust. They live out there. All right.
That's the thing.
But over here on the in the Northeast region, right here by DC, that area of West Virginia, this shit is dope. Like super dope. Lots of Jamaicans, food is good. It got Mexican food, like it's crazy diverse and it's pockets. Spanish food, because it's like they bring those immigrants for farm work up to West Virginia. So they work seasonal. They bring all that flavor with them.
Yo, let me ask y'all a quick question. I'm moving my phone around like crazy. Is he breaking up or am I breaking up?
He breaking up.
He breaking up.
We say Armel needs some Wi-Fi along with some new
site. The yard man need a some Wi-Fi connection.
Yo, let me give y'all this.
That Wi-Fi terrible.
Let me give y'all this funny, you know, and oftentimes in the 2A world and in the South and all that, we have encounters and all that.
My Wi-Fi went down.
Good encounter today, in my opinion, for me. I'm on a call and I walk into the store to buy something to eat. And I open carry and I had a firearm. And the woman that was checking me out, probably a good 75 years old, older white woman, and I talk to her often.
Checking you out?
She was checking me out.
Okay,
so
good.
she said,
she tried to throw them dollars at you.
I know her
My
bank
man
account
going for
wasn't
that.
rocking.
Wife ain't going for that.
After I slipped her QB's number, she was like, "What you got on your hip?" She was like, "What you got on your hip today?" It's weird. This old 75-year-old white woman chooses me every time she sees me to talk gun talk. She's showing me what she got. Huh?
She been shooting since she was 5, probably.
Probably. Yep. But she's proud. And she always says to me, like, yo, thank you for open carrying, man. We got to let these people know it's okay. It's good people out here, open carrying. And I'm in the
what's Kick Up
in
Dust
the south of the south. Go ahead.
Can we get Kick Up Dust in here? Because I know he's in
West Virginia.
Yes. Where is he? Is he in here?
West Virginia. No, he ain't in here.
Hey,
tonight. Okay.
I'm gonna tell y'all something about Georgia. See, I'm about the only person on this panel that's born and bred.
I'll fall back because I was gonna ask Billy and Kick Up Dust a quick question, but I'll fall back.
Go ahead, Hot Tub.
I've been in the South my whole life. I left for a decade, but I came back. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you something that we got a real, I want to say, uneasy truce between the black folks and white folks down here. We don't mess with you. You don't mess with us.
And everybody's real hospitable.
Yeah.
Everybody's polite as hell.
It's been like that for well over 100 years. And I'm going to tell you something crazy. Yeah, a lot of people don't believe this. My cousin grew up in Duluth, Georgia. His mama married a dude that still worked on the plantation that his family worked in the 1800s.
Damn.
And they still live on it to this day. It's still a plantation to this day. But it never changed down here. The only difference is we kind of get along. We'll flare up every now and then. And a lot of times you'll see it kick off and we got to put in some work and it go back to normal. So people got this misconception about the South. The South is super racist. It's really not.
Everybody is cool.
They just it's more open. Everybody tell you how they stand.
There's actually a kind of nonverbal understanding.
Yes.
Especially in the rural areas.
Yes.
Tony. How do you get that information or resonate it back to the brothers in the North, Central, and the West, man? Because
y'all got to take it back to them. You got to take it back to where you're from.
Listen, Tony.
Well, that's easy. They got a scribe like.
Listen, Tony, I got a cousin, right? Listen, Tony. I told you, that's funny as fuck. Tony, I'm a first-gen American. I'm first-gen. I got a cousin who's a pastor out here who got land out in Tennessee, who growing shit. I got cousins out in Maryland. They're farmers. They're doing this. They're doing that. I got kinfolk out in Georgia, and I got my wife's family. They're multi-generations. You know what I mean? In Georgia, Alabama, Arkansas, and Louisiana. How do we get that information out there, bro? Because a lot of listen, we're talking, and knowledge is being born right here, but a lot of it, it's not being shared out in the real world.
Well, see, you got to understand. Do you know what majority of the black people in America reside down south? And that's because we never left. We populate major cities in other areas outside of the South, but we have land down here. We've generation after generation been here.
Never left.
And a lot of people had this misconception because of this coming off of the civil rights era that the South is super racist. The South was the first region to kind of change over. Now,
but the North was as racist, if not more racist.
Exactly.
Just in
I would dare say the Midwest is worse than the South.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Chicago was literally voted the most segregated city in the
Absolutely, it
country.
absolutely is.
Yeah.
Chicago is.
But see, down south,
I don't know about in the country, but I know it's segregated as hell.
down south, like you say, Billy, like you say, you walk in the store with the gun. They respect that.
They respect it.
They understand it and they respect it. Okay. And every town you go to in the South, and at least in Georgia, I ain't gonna say for the South, you got one or two older men that the police don't mess with, that nobody in the town mess with. They call him Mr. whatever his last name is. And you have that because back in the 60s, back in the 50s, he was seen out there, he put in some work to get it to where it is now. So it's an understanding out there. We don't mess with him. We don't mess with, because we know if we kick this, if they know if it ever kick off, it might not end well for us, because we've always had guns. We never bought into that mentality of give up your guns. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I
we
want to
got
fall
the
back. I
same
want to
shit
rest
you
up.
got. And when you can go into a gun store and talk shop, and you know what you're talking about, and they see that, it's a mutual. You got a mutual understanding. If for nothing else, off of that.
And that's not the South. That's everywhere, because
Yeah,
I told you, like where I work at, I'm literally the gun dude. I'm literally the dude that everybody come to for, hey, what you think about this? What you think about that? And I'm the only black dude where I work. Out about our main base in Warbridge, we got like maybe 20 guys. I am the only black dude there. And you got dudes that buy guns or whatever, but they come to me. They come up to Woodville where I work at. They be like, hey, man, I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get this. You got ammo, this. I'm thinking about building this. I'm thinking about building that. Like, you take that in stride. You be like, yeah, man, I mean, it's cool. But it's a respect level.
Right now.
Peace, Rodney.
All right, peace, Rodney. It's a respect level, man. Especially because the thing that brings a lot of folks together in this country is sports and firearms.
Yeah.
Sports, firearms, religion, whatever you want to call it. But that brings a whole lot of people, race, whatever it is, that brings a whole lot of people together.
That's one of the first things that I learned being in the 2A community, because I've had conversations with people that I never would have had a conversation with before, all different kind of people. Because I had a specific way that I viewed them based on what I saw, not because I knew them. And then for some reason, like you said, them guns and bullets and rifles and stuff, it sort of bridges some gap that I guess maybe it was just an imaginary gap. But when you get behind them pistols and stuff, all that stuff changes. I don't know why.
It's like going to a college game, and you can have whatever differences you want, but when y'all all put on the same jersey and cheer for the same team, there's camaraderie that just blossoms.
That's what it seems like.
So, I also wanted to kind of quickly address that New York ordeal. I just Rob Epifina is a grandmaster USPSA. Grandmaster shooter, and he's going to stop by soon. He didn't have the time tonight, but I wanted him to express how it is to buy a firearm and get a permit or a license in New York. And he texted me a little while ago that within the 5 boroughs, it's out of the question for long guns, but long guns, Long Island and North, Yonkers and et cetera, that buying a long gun is just like buying a long gun anywhere else in the United States.
That's what I've always heard about being in Long Island and being upstate. If you try to get a long gun somewhere else, like you got to take it and register it. But if you like outside of the 5 boroughs, it's like a whole different world.
Yeah, different laws. So once you're in Manhattan, Queens, Bronx, and Staten Island, you can't purchase it at all. And the handgun permit, there's a long waiting list, but like you said earlier, or Rodney said, if you know somebody, you can jump up and bumped up. If you are in a security job, like private security, even police officers have a hard time owning their own firearms.
Yep.
So, there's some weird loopholes when it comes to handguns, and you can have a major business which could deal in tradables like, cash, jewelry, lottery, shit like that.
I'm telling you, go down to Manhattan in the Diamond District. Them little Hasidic guys walking around with all them diamonds, they be strapped up.
Hey man, those small hats be super strapped.
Yep. The big hats too. They wear them big.
Let me ask you something. Because I saw a video out of New York, man, where a dude was his wife was cheating on him, and the dude was chasing the guy she was sleeping with a flamethrower.
Yeah, I saw that.
So y'all can't have guns up there, but you can have a fucking flamethrower.
Yeah, that's what they call any other weapon, or
that's stupid.
But that's
NFA item.
That's stupid. He was literally chasing the dude down the street with his flamethrower. I'd never seen no shit like that in my life.
Trying to burn his ass.
Yeah, that was a funny video. That was so funny.
He must have came home and said, "Bitch, where the drip sauce at? I know you've been playing with me."
I ain't gonna let you put that on drip sauce, man. Drip sauce ain't had nothing to do with that.
This drip sauce was 3/4 of the way full.
Shout out to the drip sauce.
Shout out to the drip sauce.
All the way out.
Drip sauce gonna be in abundance in Nashville.
$2 finna blow up for this year.
Hey man, he finna make $1 million after this.
So, them girls be walking around with them Jello shots all night. You be walking around with drip sauce.
Get real fancy and set them on fire.
Right.
Hey, I just want to let all the ladies know I'm giving out free drip sauce massages.
Hey, get out there about it.
Just stop by the room. I got you.
They're gonna be stinking up the corridors, boy.
I got my.
And his name is Hot Tub Tony for a reason.
Got my trigger finger ready.
You had an only room with a hot tub.
Now I done figured out the real reason they call him Hot Tub Tony.
Hey, you about to see?
Boy, stay hot.
Right.
Hey,
what you talking about? Sticky Tony?
Hey, $2. No drip sauce in Nashville.
He gonna come with a whole trough.
Right.
He gonna come with a whole trough of sauce.
$2 gonna come in there with a backpack on, got drip sauce on it.
You have a 50-gallon drum
Drip
of
sauce, a big bowl.
He gonna have one of those damn baseball hats with the 2 cans in the side. And shit,
right.
Yeah, man, ain't nothing I can do. Hot Tub Tony's really a friend of mine, and sometimes I don't know what the hell he gonna say.
Hey, ain't no telling what I'm gonna say, bro.
Yeah, it's always kind of it's wishy washy, but
it can be super positive or it can be super nasty. Just which side I wake up on.
Though. It ain't never negative. It's just either positive or nasty.
Why you always gotta be nasty?
Right, man. I am a living contradiction. I am everything I say I am, and I am everything I say I am.
Somebody was saying something in the chat. It was like, why do they always get delayed when they fill out their 4473 or whatever? So I know in Ohio, if it's your first time filling out a 4473, chances are you will get delayed, or you will have to, like, sometimes you get some people get an immediate proceed, some people get a delay. And the delay can go up to, I think it's 4 days. And then the ATF in that time has the option to say you are proceed or deny. And then in that case, we'll notify you whatever they decide. But some people who have like a common name, or if you're a junior, you're a senior, you got somebody that's real close to you with the same social security number, or something like that, those cause for delays. Or if you have something in your past, in your past that either got expunged, the ATF we need some more additional research before we can proceed.
Let me ask you a question.
It must be the luckiest man in Ohio. Right.
Ever.
I've been buying guns in Ohio for 17 years now, and I've never once been waitlisted ever.
If you do get delayed,
though, bro. You ain't never had no issues.
If you do get delayed, as far as I know, in South Georgia, that if you do get delayed without a response within 2 days,
you can go pick it up.
They approve it
automatically. You can go pick it up.
That's statewide.
Yeah, I never had that issue.
In Ohio too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get delayed every time.
But
Yep.
see, in Georgia, you avoid all
On
that.
that 3-day.
If you get your
Do y'all
concealed
do y'all
carry
have
in
a waiting
Georgia, you
list?
can avoid all of that.
Yeah, it's the same here, Tony. As long as I got my concealed carry, so I just fill out the
Yeah,
paperwork.
me too.
Formality.
Me too.
Yeah,
Hey,
now me purchasing the gun, it takes longer to pick out what I'm there for than it does to.
To
Right.
walk out.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I'm probably the better of 3 minutes if I fill out everything quick enough.
Yep. Check
That
off this.
sounds about right.
Yeah. I never renounced my citizenship. Blah blah blah. Yeah, leave that one alone.
You already know what you about to put on there. You done filled out so
Right.
many. You
Yep.
done filled out
Check,
so
check,
many.
check. Like yes, no. That's
I be
it.
wanting,
Okay.
I be wanting to not check like certain boxes.
What's up?
In certain boxes, too much information.
Another thing. Don't put your social security number on there. That's optional. On your 4473,
Yeah,
don't put
I've
it
been
on there.
told that too.
Don't put it. Do not. Everybody in the chat, do not put your social security number on the 4473. It is optional. It is not a requirement.
It says it on the phone.
Yep. But people don't. People don't be reading. Come on now.
Hey,
People
Billy,
don't be
how'd you
reading.
know my name was Billy? It's
How
only
you know my name was Billy? Right here.
Oh man.
But yeah, if y'all have any problems though, man, I keep saying I'm gonna drill it because bruh helped me out a lot with mine. Fellas with Firearms, man. He's got a YouTube channel.
Yeah, you do. I'm gonna
He's
get him over
real
there on the channel.
familiar with it, and he know the laws in most states, not all states, but bruh researches his ass off, man.
Is he?
You got a direct contact to him?
I may still have his number.
Is he affiliated with G23 at all?
I don't think so.
I know we're gonna do a show on it real soon though.
Definitely get him on, man, because bruh is thorough, man.
I definitely want to hear what you got to say.
Yeah, definitely, because there's a whole different world of loopholes and jump throughs that they got to go through. You know, a lot of letters to get signed off on.
And like I said, he may not, if he don't know your state laws, he does research a lot. So I've followed him for a while now, for a couple of years now, about 3 years, and yeah, I've watched him help several people, bro.
Okay. Well, anybody else got anything else for me?
Can we go quickly over that email and just make sure that everybody understands what to do with the email? And if you did get the email and you didn't pay, like I saw in a comment earlier, the email, read it closely. It's specifically to people who have paid in full for the Nashville meetup, and then you'll follow through with it. And if you got the email and you didn't pay fully, then disregard.
Yeah, everybody who ever RSVP'd, period, from the beginning when we started doing this in November, probably received that email.
They did.
But it clearly said only the people who are paid in full should click on that link and go and register for the event. So basically what happens is you click the link, you go register. We see it. Zach gets the list. He takes the name. He verifies it with those who paid and what event they're going to. And then that's how we take care of the credentials for Nashville. So, because we had a couple people register and ain't paid or nothing. You dummies. I ain't gonna call you no dummy.
Nicole, we
You're
know
messing
you.
with me.
We know you were sponsored, but still fill it out anyway. You need that in order to get your
You
credentials.
cannot get in. I repeat, you
have to
will
be
not
registered.
be able to get in. I repeat, you will not be able to enter unless you do that unless you do that Eventbrite where you register that final registration.
Registered confirmation.
Yeah, that's what it is. What he said. You got to take care of that in order to be able to get your credentials.
You said, "Can I get that email?" Kane, if you originally RSVP'd, you should have got that email. I only got one bounce back. All the other ones went out. There was 200.
If you RSVP'd originally and you paid in full, you got it. Now, if you haven't paid in full or RSVP'd and you're interested in coming to the RGAs, the regular Guntuber Awards, you can still do so. We'll post a link in the chat right now. You can go to my link tree link, and it has that option to buy your ticket to the RGAs directly.
I gotta find that link.
So you can still get to the RGAs for now. We're gonna shut that off soon, but you can still get there.
Q, you still out there? Can you drop that link?
The range is sold out. It's done. It's over. Unless you're a sponsor. Now, what we do have for people that cannot make it, and those of you who may have businesses, small businesses, or you got a gun store or whatever, any way you may want to support this event, we do have those opportunities available. You can send an email to aregularmeetup@gmail.com if you're interested in sponsoring or just donating to the cause. We even have category sponsorships, meaning, look, it could be a certain category. It could be, gun snob, best gun snob or gun snob of the year, whatever. And you want to sponsor that category, you can do that. You get what I'm saying? So you can,
and when you do that, your name is going to be mentioned at the awards.
Yeah,
previous to the actual award being given out. So this award is being sponsored by A Regular Gun Guy.
Exactly.
What's the minimum for that to sponsor an award? What's the minimum price for it?
It's $100 to get an award
per category.
Per category. So you can basically buy a category is your category. So the whatever award, most influential female Guntuber of the year, brought to you by Hot Tub Tony, brought to you by Optics Planet, whatever the business is. We do have those opportunities available. We have logo placement opportunities available for all of our banners and flags. So we have multiple flags going up that's going to be on the outdoor range. Banners are going to be all over the place. You can have your logo. So we have these are what we call our individual sponsor, individual advertisement opportunities. So you can have your logo placed on those banners or whatever, or you can just simply donate to the event. Because what we're trying to do is build up enough additional, and I'm transparent with this event, so it ain't like I'm trying to, keep it low key. I've been like that since the beginning. So, because it's like a family reunion for me, so everybody kind of knows what's going on the whole time. So what we're trying to do is be able to get food into, we want to be able to, because the hotel won't let you bring in outside food. The banquet hall will not let us bring in outside food. So it gets really expensive. And I know when we do that awards banquet, people are going to start getting, there's going to be some appetites flying. So I might even do sometime before the event, we may even do a donation Friday that's going to be all proceeds going to, for the
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
The RGAs.
Yeah.
We gotta eat.
And it may, and I ain't gonna lie, it may not even be a giveaway that night. It just may be all proceeds are just going to the RGAs for those that want to help.
You got a grill in the parking lot.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, we might have to rate this stuff going, but we won't never do another RGAs or nothing, because we're gonna show out like the real family reunion, be out there.
And anybody who does have a small business,
right,
those logo opportunities, to be on the banners, to be on the flags, the 12-foot flags, if I'm right. Those opportunities start at $50.
14 foot, Billy.
14 foot. Those opportunities start at $50 and $75 and $100. Size wise on your logo going.
Your logo that's going on there.
So you mean I can have a big ass Hot Tub Tony logo on there?
Oh, not this year.
Yeah,
oh,
shit,
run it up, bro. Run it up.
I want one right next to hot tubs. I don't
want to be next to hot tubs.
I want the biggest one out there.
Yeah, we're gonna do it up, man. When I say I'm so excited and nervous, man, I talk to y'all like we all some kin. I'm excited and nervous at the same time, man. This is gonna be an amazing event, man.
Definitely.
An amazing.
I'll be telling people around here. They be like, "Can I go?" I'll be like, "I mean, no, not really, but I mean, you can go to the awards, though."
You can go to the RGAs, and I've been seeing like even, and shout out to all my YouTube buddies, man. I'm not gonna even name y'all too much now, but they all been in contact with me. Everybody coming. We've been seeing they registrations. They getting registered. Everybody's excited. It's going to be a special time because this is the first one of its kind.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's going to be one to remember, man. And it's going to be up to all of us to make it that weekend or that night, that day and night to remember. So it's going to be special, man.
Yep.
So that's it for me, man. If y'all ain't got nothing else for me, I'm going to get up out of here. I will be back Thursday night and then Friday, and then I'll go to the new schedule next week. So y'all good? Everybody good? Y'all got anything else for me, fellas?
Nah, we good.
Zach, Roadblock,
I'm
Hot
good.
Tub, my main man, Billy, Real
Be
Deal.
on the lookout for the Hot Tub Tony banners going up at the range.
I want one right next to Hot Tubs.
I'm
Dripping across your city.
Hey, Zach.
Shout out to everybody who rocked with us in the chat all night.
Let him be your friend, man, and leave it there.
Hey, shout out to all the new people in the chat, new people checking out the channel. Don't be afraid, man. Sometimes pop in and let us see who you are and chop it up with you and put your input. Don't feel like you can't be a part of it. That's what we're here for.
Say that, Jack. How you doing?
Say, Jack, get your funky ass.
That's what makes
Jive turkey sucking mother.
And that's what makes this chat so cool, is because everybody can jump in.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, man. You know, I think that's a big thing, man. I've always wanted to do that on this live, and I feel like I've done it. I love to put faces with the names, meet you guys, get to know you, ask you questions, do whatever it is, man. That's what this is all about.
Shout out and some encouragement for Real Deal. Real Deal is starting his YouTube journey. So shout out to Real Deal. Start looking for some content from the brother.
Okay. I gotta go subscribe to Real Deal 10.
I need to start getting my videos. I need to just start doing videos again, man.
Shout out to Billy. He's making my logo for me, and it's the bomb.
Shout out to Billy. He make everybody logo.
Shout out,
I'm about to make mine because I'm about to get in contact
Billy's
with
the
him.
man. Billy's the man. He's an artist.
Damn, now I have to Google tight ass shirts. Okay, hold on.
Ain't your wife about to come get you? Ain't you in trouble? Ain't you in trouble?
She's sleeping.
Content. No, man. I definitely want to see Tank in some videos, though.
Yep.
Oh,
Gotta see that.
Tank is a big
Me and
part.
my black is beautiful.
Be a big part of the channel.
Yeah, Real Deal is secondary, really. Tank is the
My
star.
Black is Beautiful. Stop trolling on my channel.
That's right.
Y'all think I'm playing?
Wearing a pants set.
Yeah, she talking about she wearing a pants set. Do y'all know how?
I told you. I prayed on it. I prayed. He been talking smack. He been talking smack. Get him.
Do y'all know how hectic that'll be when my own wife can't get in?
You ain't gonna do it like that.
Y'all know what kind of ruckus that'll cause? What's up, Alex and Erica?
I love it.
Did we talk about that earlier? Some dude getting beat up by his wife.
Yep.
He just got
mushed.
Yeah, mushed.
And that's what you get for talking about my shirts.
You might worry about your funky ass shirt.
Roadblock.
All right, man. Before I go, real quick though. Hey, Roadblock.
Yes, sir.
Can Skilly shoot?
Yeah.
We're gonna end the show today. Thank you.
It took too long to answer, man.
I saw the video.
He said,
right. Yeah.
I said, Skilly, where we shooting?
You know how your voice get real high, like
Skilly was out there shooting birdshot, doing a shotgun.
He got some guns. He
got some. I'm telling you that the
Skilly got some dope stuff.
Some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
AJ has some stuff too.
Hey, look. You see how he just, hey, Hot Tub, you heard him?
What that?
I said, Roadblock, can Skilly shoot? He said, man, he got some dope guns.
Yeah, I do him like that, Roadblock.
Bless his heart.
Right,
bless his heart.
Bless his Lord.
Bless his heart. Bless his heart.
Whatever you money.
He's so precious.
He can't get no range time. He work all the time, bro.
Right. He said we're gonna try to do this like at least once a month. we're gonna try to get it in because it's a whole lot more people around this area that'll go shoot with it. So, you know what I'm saying?
That's good, man. I like seeing that, man. I'm glad you brothers got together to do that, man.
And I mean, you got together with Kaba, and that's what everybody should do in their region. Like, if somebody's in your region and you on the live and y'all talking, you in the chat, get together, fellowship, talk, eat, shoot.
Believe
do
it or
what
not,
you
it
gotta do,
happens,
man.
man. It's been a lot of relationships built
I'm
off of
gonna come up there.
It definitely has.
Come on, Zach. I can meet you halfway, Zach. I told you I'll meet you in Lima. I can meet you at Midwest Shooting Sports.
We can meet
Don't
at
say
Lima.
Lima, then he gonna be thinking jeans, and then y'all gonna
Nah,
be
man, Lima straight up 75, man.
Who that, the son?
Yeah, that's my oldest right there.
And I'm telling you, when the weather gets good,
Is that
little tub? Is that little tub? Is Mama tub?
That's cold tub right there, boy.
Well, I'm finna go put some drip sauce on that thing.
You
bro.
know what?
Get him out of here. I just kicked Hot Tub Tony out. Time to go. All right, he done got out of pocket, man. He out there on that front porch doing all that. Hey, look, y'all. I thank everybody, man, for coming through, man. This was a super dope live, like always. I can't thank y'all enough for all the support, man. I just can't say it enough. So until the next live, I will see y'all, man. Everybody be safe, man. I hope to see you all on Thursday.